Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to the Banner Saga 2. You grab a raven running by you. I want every one of our fighters ready to move. Now, set a post inside these gates for them to wait. Set a post inside these gates for them to wait for me. The fighter nods and takes off to find everyone. Where's that famed Valka? Go with that.
Maybe up on the wall. The Fane Valka is here. Zalka Zephyr! I've never heard you speak like that.
The silent appearance of the two menders surprises you.
You were outside the walls. What did you see?
Dredge scouts. I'll wager my axes that there's an army of them coming this way. The young mender's eyes go wide as he stares at Claw and Fang.
And if that's true, they'll level this place. The storm must have hidden their approach. Or kept them at bay. But why are they here? Why now?
I don't care. We're heading for the mountains. That seems like a bad idea.
But the ravens could take on all these dredge, especially with the Valka's help. Like that time at River Rake when you helped Valka Fiorin.
I could say, keep him quiet before I do. Or, forgotten about that. I'll go with that one. I'd forgotten about that. Mikkel's eyes light up.
It was you, Fiorin, and a handful of ravens tracking down the bandit who called himself the Draugr of Dengler. The river...
A war horn blares across the town. The army of dredge you suspected is real.
Nichols, find Gudmundur. Have his guards try to calm the people, but bring him to meet us at the barn with the cart.
The young mender follows orders without question. Not a bad quality. The cart's not your business.
I disagree. A dead Valka gives you a cart to hide in the deepest recesses of a river, and suddenly an army of dredge appears. If you haven't already tried, I doubt you'd be able to open the cart. If it's woven shut as I suspect, I'm the only one here who can open it. We told you, Juno's not dead. We were just traveling with her. Let me tell you something that comprises my position as Valka. The Juno who I knew, who the entire council knew, was put to death by us, the council. You killed one of your own? It's a very rare sentence reserved only for the worst offenses. Altering people's minds, their thoughts, is one such offense.
Folka gets quiet and looks at you. You could say she tried something on me, it didn't really work, or say nothing. We'll say nothing. Zephyr notices a silent exchange, but does not question you.
Regardless, Juno was put to death and Ivan was imprisoned. In his grief, he escaped and stole away with Juno's body, but for what purpose is anyone's guess. So no, you will not be paid by the council for a job issued by a Valka whose life we ended.
Your irritation is rising when another war horn sounds. Two horns means a large force approaches.
Collect what you need and hurry to the barn. It's time we discover why you're really here.
I suspect Juno did not anticipate this. The last dredge falls, and you pause, taking in heavy breaths. The snow is finally abating. The storm is moving south. Let's get inside the gates, you say. So we've got barn, we've got market. Let's visit the market first. Mare's Cord, which is +2 arm talent ranks, +3 arm. Svalin Dust. Powder crushed from unusual rocks in the Nordfelling wastes are often used to paint shields, adding to their strength. Oath of Ander. Ring of bygone kings and slaves, scribes and warriors, and eternal promise of strength for the task at hand. Hope of the Gods. A thin hide decorated with strange colorful designs enlightens those who gaze at it. +1 all talent ranks, +3 arm, +20% divert arm attacks. And Yox Knots. From the Yox breeding grounds in Notmut, Yox Knots carry weight and clout. +3 break talent ranks, +2 arm, +2 break. That's really nice. I'm definitely tempted by some of these. I think that this one would be better than this one, especially for the 2 difference in renown. On the other hand, this might be a little bit better. +2 armor, +2 break, and +3 break talent ranks. And I'm not exactly sure what that means, but Bulwark is pretty close to that. Let's go with this one. Alright, let's buy a few supplies, see if we can get to 16 days, I guess. We'll confirm that. Alright. Alright, we're on good. Can't actually access my heroes, but let's go to the barn. The smell of hay and yak's dung is heavy as you enter the stout wooden barn. Zephyr and Nichols are talking in hushed tones to the guard captain, Gudmundur, who glances at the large cart nervously.
Everyone knows why we are here, she says. I do not believe in coincidences, but I cannot begin to imagine what would draw an army of dredge to Bindle, besides the contents of this cart.
She moves her spear in intricate motions, occasionally shaking her head and starting over. Finally, she looks at you to open it. Oh. It's Bellower. The sight of the Sunder Bellower's body in the cart silences everyone but you. You howl as the memory of the dream tears through your mind and drops you to a knee. A strange tower of white stone, lightning, fear, confusion, distrust. There's a wrongness about it all.
Bulwark, hey!
Folka's voice draws you from the dream, and she's shaking you by the straps of your cloak. Everyone is watching.
Another dream?
She asks. Your eyes finally focus on hers. Stare at her until she backs away. I felt betrayed, hurt. White stone tower, lightning. We'll go with that one.
What are you talking about? Zephyr asks, pulling away from the cart.
Her tone is full of concern.
I saw a tower.
Oh, this is Bulwark. I saw a tower, lightning. I don't know what I saw. The Valka pauses briefly before shrugging.
This is unexpected,
Zephyr says. The Valka looks unaccustomed to surprises.
Gudmundur, continue your task. Nichols, take some fighters and open the mine. Keep that path clear at all costs.
As both men begin to leave, she points to the cart and shouts,
Not a word of this!
They nod on their way out. She turns to you and Folka. Yeah, maybe we shouldn't have opened that, you think? I'm getting the feeling that if the arrow was removed, Sunder would be alive again.
This cart, I'm not sure why they are attacking, but if the dredge recapture Bellower...
He's dead. Who cares if they take him?
He cannot die. His immortality is more than rumor. Dredge lives have no natural end, but they can be killed. All except the immortal Sunder, Bellower. They live forever?
Zephyr nods but looks lost in thought. Say, how do you know all of this? The Sunder looks dead to me. What happens if the dredge recapture him? We'll start with this one. How do you know all this? Zephyr sighs.
The Valka know many things about all life in the world. I cannot go into further detail right now.
Further detail? That was no detail at all!
There's an army of dredge coming for this cart. I will tell you more when it is safe. The storm to the south and the dredge army to the north leaves us with only one way out. The mines. Wait, our way out is to sit in a hole in the ground? The Valka have pathways there that will grant us escape, but with all these people it will be difficult.
Tell her to leave the people. Why should I trust anything you say? Ask what you can do to help. Why should I trust anything you say?
How would lies serve me in this moment? If the situation was not dire, why would I reveal secrets guarded by the Council?
She does seem more open than any Valka or Mender you have ever met.
If we go with you, what is required? We only have a couple of hours to move food and people to the mine. I'll be at the opening preparing the way. Help load carts near the gates, or warn the families in the houses of our immediate departure.
Without waiting for a response, Zephyr hurries away.
You know, we could always take Bellower's cart and make a break into the mountains.
The two of you reseal Bellower's cart.
course, a town in chaos is tempting. Makes you wonder what we might find in the Great Hall.
You could say, I'm not planning to playing nursemaid to these people, let's go, or we stick with the Valka for now. Let's do that. Seems a better plan.
Okay, but a couple of hours won't let us do everything. Time to pick our poison.
The two of you head to the Raven's post. Alright, gate, Great Hall, houses, market. So I'm guessing that we have a choice between saving the wealthy people and the fighters or saving clans people. I've got 133 fighters. I think we could probably do with some more clansmen for foraging. So let's go to the houses. Roughly half the ravens are around to help you wind through the paths between the old leaning houses. To the mines! You shout, banging on doors. Families stumble out of their homes, asking no questions of you, and head to the mines. After a few paths are cleared, Ollie whistles to get your attention.
Big house over here, he says, grinning. Might be worth checking out.
Look through the house for any valuables. See anything through the windows? Forget it, keep moving. We'll go with this option.
Looks empty except for a woman who likes her drink as much as me. She's passed out.
Recognizing an excuse to enter and look around, you say, It's our job to save her. Ollie laughs and agrees. Odd for a house, you say, noticing the size. You bang on the ornate door as a precaution. Nothing. Entering, you find scattered toys and hand-carved runes on wooden blocks. Slumped in a chair and snoring is a middle-aged woman.
Doubt she'll mind,
says Ollie, walking over and prying a wineskin from her hands.
Papa?
Ollie draws an axe as a small girl peeks around a wall. She's wiping her eyes. What is this? You ask. Ollie tucks away his weapon and looks around the wall.
It's like a barn for children. They're all back there sleeping. They'd have missed the mines without us.
The chaos at the mine entrance halts at your arrival.
Bulwark Bloodaxe with a drunk woman over one shoulder and a dozen children in tow,
Valka Zephyr says,
and they say the gods are dead.
The villagers laugh while frantic mothers scoop up their children. Morale improved! Yeah! The celebrations end when a loud slam on the gates announces the arrival of the dredge.
Everyone into the mine, now!
Shouts Zephyr. Hey, we saved kids! I actually feel good about that! Plus 84 fighters, plus 450 clansmen. Whoa, wow. We did not get any extra supplies. The mine shaft is cramped, and more than once your broken horns knock against the rough ceiling or a timber. You follow Valka Zephyr at the head of the caravan. She is lighting one of the many bracketed torches along the way when shouts from the mouth of the mine reach you. Dredge! The gates in the town did nothing to halt their advance.
Gudmundur and his men will slow them, Zephyr says, but it may not be enough. They have orders to collapse the opening if they're overwhelmed.
Will you keep them from being overwhelmed? So we can tell the ravens back, take the ravens back to the top. We're mercenaries, not volunteers. Your captain can handle it or die trying. Well, we don't really want the dredge following us in, so... Ravens, back to the top! Heading up the mine shaft is like swimming against a current. Frightened villagers push forward, and you barely have room to get past the ox and cart. Gudmundur, in his grim manner, looks pleased to see you. No real plan, he says. Just kill as many as you can. The ravens around you smile at his words and begin to chant. Alright, so we've got Gudmundur. He's a raid master. Stonewall. The raid master braces for impact with his heavy shield, resisting damage from each strike for the next turn. Each hit the raid master takes to either strength or armor is reduced, preventing him from taking permanent damage to either. The raid master can use Stonewall to rush into a group of enemies and gain a forward advantage, or step in the way of a powerful enemy to block his movement with impunity. And he also has Shield Wall. So rank 1 resist 3 damage per hit, rank 2 resist 5 damage per hit, or rank 3 resist 7 damage per hit. That could be good. So obviously we do want Bulwark. Obviously we do want Folka. Do we want Krummer? I don't know about Krimmer's ability. Sigbjorn is injured, which really, really sucks. Oh, we can actually take Zephyr and Nichols. Runic Gale. The Mender creates a magically infused zone within which concentrated areas of power form. Anyone, friend or foe, who steps through one of these concentrations receives a burst of power for 1 turn. Possible buffs include +3 willpower, +3 strength damage, +3 armor, or +3 break damage. And mend. Menders are able to quickly mend on the field of battle, restoring the armor of any ally within 6 tiles. The amount of armor restored is half of the Mender's current willpower, rounded up. And Nichols has just mend. Alright. And Slaughterer has got Pig Sticker. I'm not sure about that. I don't know that I feel that ability. Ollie is not injured, so I could take him along. Let's do that. Bercy has Tempest. He's not all that strong, though, especially compared to Sigbjorn. But I think Sigbjorn and Bercy are going to be good. -3 strength in battle, though, is unfortunate. Although Zephyr might be good. Being able to mend would be a good ability to have. I'm not sure about the buffs ability. It doesn't really strike me as anything good. No one can take this yet. That would be good for Zephyr if I get a keeper. +3 will on rest, +1 armor on rest, +1 will. That could be really good. What is her current willpower? 12 out of 18, yeah? Yeah, let's go with that.
What is that gloomy thing standing watch over those...
What, strangers? I don't know. I guess he's talking about this. A Gloom Warden. Sentinel. When a Stone Singer is hit, all Gloom Wardens focus on its attacker for a round. Shudder. Covers all dredge on the battlefield with volatile spikes that shatter on any impact. I don't like that. Stone Singer. Disease Strike. Enemies are diseased on contact, losing 1 strength per turn. Rupture. Wounded allies explode, doing strength damage to adjacent enemies. Umbrage. The Stone Singer lowers allies' armor but sharply raises strength. Oh. I don't like these guys. I definitely do not like these guys. Alright, well... man, with these guys around... Well, with this guy, I kind of wish I had Luton, but oh well. Alright, let's go. Probably should have moved people a little bit better. Alright, Stonewall could be good. I guess I'll try it. Alright, so that means that we're going to take extra damage, doesn't it? Well, let's see how we do. Alright, I want to go after these guys. Yep. Take damage. Ow! Oh, and it looks like we got, like, poisoned or something. Diseased, -1 strength. Ugh. Alright. You... Let's move there. force him to run away, though. Let's do an Axe Storm. Yeah, that's pretty good. That worked out nicely. Alright, what can we do? Runic Gale or Mend? Not sure that anyone's actually, let's see, you are there. Okay, how about we... Runic Gale, alright. I could put it right there, and then he could just move right there and attack that guy. So, let's try it out. Let's see what this does. Oh. Increases armor plus 3. Oh, I did not see exactly where he put that. Increase willpower plus 3. Okay, you do have one under you right now. So... go right there. Actually, well, maybe I should just keep stonewalling now. Might actually be an okay thing to do. Go here, and let's see. I want to really trash this guy's armor. Ow. Like, ow! Holy crap! Skipping turn. He is going to go down now at that point with that. Well, let's Axe Storm this guy. Dang it! And there goes Bulwark. That is really frustrating. I'm not really sure how he took so much damage. I guess I need to look back at what that guy's abilities are and stuff like that. That helps. No one's really taken armor damage. Yeah, randomly creates runes of power within a 7-tile diameter radius. Well, let's have some fun. Willpower, 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 willpower. Well, that was... Alright, your turn. You can do 3 damage to him, so... But let's keep breaking armor. Ow. Well, got some willpower bonuses. kind of like to go after that guy again. Don't really want to get surrounded, though. Well, let's go grab this. Wow. That was actually pretty good. Now he's diseased. Let's do a little bit there. Alright, I think we can do a mend on him. Yeah, let's do a mend on him. That helps. Ah. Alright, you could take him out. Which might be a good idea, but actually... let's stonewall, I think. Dang it! I didn't realize he was so low. That's gonna make it really difficult to take him out. Really difficult to take him out. Let's make him run away. He still took a lot of damage from that. Jeez. I do actually have a range on that, so I guess that's okay. I don't know that there's much to do with her right now. Work on improving her armor. Nice deflection. Alright, let's go ahead and take him out. That's good. Ow. Alright, she's gonna have to start actually attacking, I think. Alright, you... we're gonna shield wall. Deflect. Ow. Take him out. Ah, that did 1 damage to her. That's unfortunate. Ow! Crap! 6, 10. Yeah, I can't get enough to actually kill. Let's do a range. Okay, that thing is ended. Alright, you run back there. And mend your... You cannot mend yourself. Okay. Well, that was dumb then. Down to 1. Yep, there she goes. Well, this is going not well. Should be using these. Just start taking out this guy's armor. She's got plenty of willpower, so let's go ahead and use it. Let's Axe Storm. Let's see what we can do with this. Nice. Okay, he's almost dead, unfortunately, but we did... Let's just go ahead and use this, and Shield Wall, since he is basically dead at this point. Fine. Alright, now he's gonna go down. If Bulwark hadn't gone down so fast, that would... Oh, you have got to be kidding me. This better be the trigger to run away! Yeah, this has got to be a trigger to run the hell away. We are not going to get much renown for this, I'm sure. Only 14. Fall back! Gudmundur repeats. The opening is ready to come down! As everyone sprints into the mine, the guard captain tosses you a heavy hammer and points at a timber. You deserve the honor, he says. You turn and look at the gray sky, the snow, bindle, and the dredge walking toward you. With a hefty swing, the timber snaps and rocks begin to fall. You drop the hammer and race down the shaft towards the light of the torches. Well, I am going to need to rest for a few days, because a lot of people are injured. Ahead, the path comes to a dead end against the smooth surface of a large flat rock. We should camp, Zephyr says. It may be the last decent sleep these people get for days. I'll need Nichols to assist me in opening the path beyond, but first, you and I should talk. Alright, but I think we're gonna call this an episode here. Let's see, 3 days, 3 days, 2 days, 3 days, yeah, with 1, 2, 3, 4 people down, we definitely need to get a good rest. Let's see. Do you actually have an item right now? You do. You have this. Oops. Actually didn't mean to get out of that. Let's take a quick look. So I bought this. That would be pretty good for Bulwark, I think. It would also be good for Folka. If I got Folka up, I would seriously consider swapping it to her. But, did it again. Anyway, well, I'll think about exactly what I want to do. Might visit training, see if there's anything there, see if we can get some more renown. But for now, let's go ahead and call this an episode. When we return, we'll get some rest. We'll talk to our new Valka friend and see about getting through these mines. See you then, everyone.